Hello everybody, welcome to the 6th episode of Quarantine Eats, or the 6th bonus episode rather. And this kind of defeats the purpose of the title Quarantine Eats, because take a look at where we are. Look at that, Kansas City, Missouri. And I'm on my way to grab some barbecue. And it was thundering this morning. And so, couldn't go anywhere, but it's cleared up. I'm walking to a pretty good barbecue spot. And I'm gonna get my first taste of Kansas City barbecue. Alright guys, I'm gonna say it even though it kind of, what I'm doing kind of defeats the purpose of this title. Welcome to Quarantine Eats.
Hello everybody, as you can see, I'm no longer in Kansas City. Thanks to movie magic, I'm back home, and I'm here to talk about Kansas City barbecue. So, let's get into it. First barbecue place I tried on the trip was Arthur Bryant's. What I ordered from Arthur Bryant's was baby back ribs with a side of fries, and also came with pickles and also white bread. They had 3 different sauces at Arthur Bryant's. They had the sweet heat, which I ended up picking up a little bottle of. They had the rich and spicy, and they had the original. And all 3 were fantastic sauces, let me tell you. The sweet heat, probably one of the best barbecue sauces I've ever had, and that's also why I actually bought a little bottle of it. Baby back ribs were pretty damn good. You know, they had good flavor. Not a ton of spice. And the fries, they weren't flimsy. They were actually fairly crispy. And as you can see, I also used the barbecue sauce. I believe I used the sweet heat barbecue sauce as a dip. And yeah, I actually prefer barbecue sauce to ketchup as a dip for my fries, because barbecue sauce is honestly a better version of ketchup. Anyways, the ribs were actually pretty good without the sauce, but the sauce actually gave them a whole new element. Also, I ordered a drink, a sweet tea, which was really good. And also, I should probably talk about the unusual ordering system I came across over in Kansas City. At Arthur Bryant's, while you were standing in line, they wouldn't just wait on, for you to come up to the front window. They would, when you're in line, they would ask you, hey, what do you want? And I'm like, yeah, let me get a baby back ribs and a side of fries and a sweet tea. So, yeah, it was, I guess it's to help things move faster, because these barbecue places get pretty busy, especially during like lunchtime. And that's about it. And now I'll be rejoining you guys from Kansas City.
Well, that was quick. Well, not really. Stood in a long line, but as soon as I put in my order, it was done in just a couple minutes. Here it is. I ordered a half slab of ribs with a side of coleslaw. I got a Sobe Life Water, which tastes really good right now. And I'm gonna go back to my hotel and eat this, because there's a storm coming and I felt probably wouldn't be the best. Would probably be the best if I go back to my hotel room ASAP. All right, guys. See you back over there.
This right here. Oh, I just remembered I wanted to buy dessert. Oh, okay, they did give me utensils and napkins. That's good, because I literally got this whole roll of, let's focus a bit. This whole roll of paper towels just for that. We got, oh, here's the Joe's Famous barbecue sauce. They're in these little plastic ramekins. And we got the, what I believe is coleslaw. Yep. And here's the main course. I can bring it out of this. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, half rack of ribs, some toast and some pickles. Let's go ahead and dig into this. I'm gonna, actually instead of using these napkins, I'm literally gonna go for my big roll of paper towels that I got from, it's the best choice of them, but I got them from Price Chopper. Thankfully I got these right before going over to Joe's. Okay, gotta start with the ribs. Actually, I'm gonna start with the coleslaw, just kidding. All right, coleslaw, and yes, I literally opened it, then closed it, then opened it. Let's, and they actually had, you know, online ordering, which I probably should have done, but I didn't. It's coleslaw. It's not super creamy. Don't know if you can see that right there. It's not super creamy, which is probably good. Tastes creamier than it looks, and this is actually pretty good coleslaw. Let's open this paper towel roll. All right, and now to the ribs, the main course. That coleslaw does have a little kick, and I could have also gotten the spicy coleslaw, but I went with regular. All right, these ribs now. There's one piece right here that, and they're all actually sliced up, which is good. My first bite is gonna be without the sauce. That's actually pretty good. And pretty full off the bone too. And both this place and Arthur Bryant's, they had pickles on the side for some reason. These I actually prefer to the baby backs from Arthur Bryant's. Although you can't really go wrong with Arthur Bryant's either. Although I gotta say their service was a little bit unusual with that thing where you stand in line, they just call out your order. I guess in some places you do it. Let's try a little bit of the sauce. Now to try just the sauce. Well, I'm gonna dip the bread in the sauce. See how that is. Sauce itself, very creamy, pretty tangy, and it's really good. Although I think I prefer the sweet heat sauce from Arthur Bryant's. Actually, guys, I just thought of something. I got this sweet heat sauce from Arthur Bryant's. I'm gonna put on these Joe's ribs. You know. Sure, there's some people that might frown upon this, and I still gotta open this thing up. Here we go. Finally got open. Oh. And still got this white cap to pull off. Here we go. Sweet heat sauce. Arthur Bryant's sweet heat sauce with Joe's ribs. Make sure that doesn't fall off. Put the cap back on. Whoa! That's spice. Oh. Oh man, Arthur Bryant's sweet heat sauce with Joe's ribs is, brings out a lot of spice. Maybe I just got a lot of pepper in that one bite. I'm gonna have another bite to confirm my observations. Another bite. That's a lot of spice. Because Arthur Bryant's ribs do not have as much spice as Joe's. And Joe's sauce doesn't have as much spice as Arthur Bryant, so these are not a match. But still, both good in their own capacity. And now you'll see me somewhere else. All right, the next place I went to in Kansas City was the Smile Zone. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Next place I went to was it was a chain barbecue place in Kansas City called Gates Barbecue. And here, I actually didn't order ribs this time around. I ordered a burnt end sandwich, or what they call their burnt ends on a bun, because you know what? While I was in Kansas City, I had to try, the famous burnt ends, which I probably could have gotten at Arthur Bryant's or Joe's, but decided to get them here. And this also was my last meal in Kansas City before I flew back home. Gotta mention that too. And over here, they also had that unusual ordering, thing where you stand in line, they just ask you, while you're, not even though you're not the first person in line, they say, hey, what do you want? How can I help you? And you put in your order there, as I mentioned before. This time around, what was kind of annoying, as I stood behind these like ladies in line that had like a ridiculously huge order, and man, it is what it is though. I still got my order, still was able to get on the plane home, so what does it matter? Anyways, the burnt end sandwich was tremendous. It had its crunchy parts for sure, since it is burnt ends. It did have its parts which were like really tough, but all in all, I really enjoyed it. The coleslaw, because I also ordered a side of coleslaw, I forgot to mention that. The coleslaw actually looked out like on top, it had like these spices, and I believe that they did give the coleslaw some flavor, but it didn't really taste a whole lot different from like the Joe's coleslaw or any other coleslaw for that matter. They weren't overly creamy, which is good, and I really enjoyed them. And also, I ordered did I order a root beer? I think I got a root, I can't remember the drink. I think it was a root beer though. And that's about it. Yeah, Kansas City BBQ, highly recommend. Burnt end sandwich at Gates was really good. Also, the ribs at both Joe's and Arthur Bryant's were fantastic. Although I preferred Joe's ribs and I preferred Arthur Bryant's sauce, but not together, because that was a terrible combination, even though both were complete standouts on their own. Anyways, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, and we'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.